Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Mansion. Today, we're going to be working on the interior swimming pool, the inside pool. Now, I've done the walls, and as you can see, I've done the walls a different colour to the pink and purple that we've been doing throughout the rest of the house. I just thought maybe we'll change up the colour design on this room. Seeing as though it's an inside pool, I wanted a summery feel. Because the only reason that you use an inside pool is because the weather outside isn't good enough if you've got an outside pool, right? So when you're inside, you want to feel like you're still in the sun. Oh, hiccups. So yellow and orange goes quite well. Oh, man, that really sort of hurt my stomach a little bit. So I like it. I think it goes well. It blends in nicely to what's going to be the sauna room and the changing rooms as well. So I really like that. For the floor, I thought of an idea. Well, I didn't think of an idea. I just stole an idea from outside. You know this floor that we've got out here with the slabs and the quartz? I'm going to do the same inside, but with stone and sandstone. I think in my head, it looks really good. In practice, it might not. Oh, and the other problem, or not problem, but the other thing that was a little bit unforeseen is we planned this out to be 3 blocks. The pool was 3 blocks from the walls all the way around. However, I didn't take into account the fact that we would be making our own walls, like an interior wall, a different colour from the exterior, which means we only have 2 blocks around the side now. To be honest, it doesn't make a difference. I think there's still enough room to be able to walk around without falling in, so I'm going to leave it like that. Now, it doesn't matter what sandstone you use. Sandstone and these slabs, I think, is going to look stunning. So let's do a small sample area first to see if we have any opinions. Like this. The slabs are really awkward because you either have to place 2 of them like that or place it on the top half. It's a little tricky. Now the sandstone goes very well with the yellow that we have in the room as well. So that sort of blends nicely together. I think that's going to look really nice. It's got a very beachy feel. And it keeps away from the overwhelming amount of white that we're starting to get in this place. So I suppose we should put this down. Now, do I cut away for this or do we stay together? Do I have a story that I could tell while I do this? No. I don't. I was desperately trying to think of a story. No, I don't think I do. So I'm going to cut away. I'm going to grab some gravel. I'm going to cut away. I'll put this floor down so it doesn't waste your time. And then I shall be back. It's actually taking me like 1 second to do it. There was no point cutting away at all. Now we're gonna have to make the pool 1 block smaller on each edge than what it currently is, because I can see a problem. I can see that the pool isn't gonna blend in to this design of our floor too easily. As you can see, we've got these half slabs that are sort of floating. Yes, we could fill them up, but it still doesn't look great. So we are going to have a block around the edge. Now, I think maybe quartz would look really nice with some snow on top. That's what I was thinking. Snow's going to melt. Have we had any snow melt outside? No. There's nothing. There's no light close enough to the snow to make it melt. Okay. We might be able to get away with that on the inside here as well then. We might be able to. I'll give it a try. If not, we can use carpet. I prefer snow because we can layer it if we need to. And it's also a slightly bit taller than carpet is. It's like 2.5, it seems, carpets thick, or maybe 2 carpets thick. Whoops. So we'll layer this around here. This will give us just a nice little design in here. I tell you what, that doesn't look that great. What about black? Doesn't look great. What about an orange to go with the orange of the clay at the top? I don't like it. I really don't like any of those colours. Is it because of the sandstone? If that was white, Would it look better? I don't know. Or do we just not bother with anything above it and leave it white? No, that doesn't look right either. What about quartz slabs? That's our last option. That gives us a little bit of a lip, which I sort of like. I like this better. The quartz slabs is definitely the best option that we've had so far. Do I like it enough to keep it, though? I don't know. I always want to hear your guys' opinion, but you're never here when I record it. Let me know what you think in the comments section, by the way. But obviously, let me get a little bit further on first. Let me know at the end of the episode, because I might change something to what you like. No, I like that now, actually. After I've let my eyes settle in for it with it a little bit, I actually like that. Now, we want to get this pool a little bit deeper, because we want to get some sort of design in here at least. Let's splash ourselves and at least get rid of this layer here. Fast destroying. And we might take away another level. I'm not quite sure yet. Probably not, actually. I think this is as deep as what we really want to go. If we think in Minecraft terms, it's going to be as deep as what we are, isn't it? The pool is. It's 2 blocks deep, which is as deep as a Minecraft character is. So we don't really want it any deeper than that. You don't want a pool that's deeper than you, in most cases. There we go. And then I think we're going to go around, you know what? Do we go around with No, you're not going to be able to see lapis under the water anyway. I think we're going to go around with the orange clay to try and suit the rest of the house, or the rest of the room that we've got. Go with that colour scheme. So we'll run this around here. We might have some yellow in the bottom as well. But this is going to break up the wall from the floor, whatever floor we put down in here. What would be a good floor block for this pool? Maybe a white, like a quartz, and then mix in the yellow clay as well. That could work out pretty well. Like, we definitely need a white layer around the edge. 100%. So let's do that first. People were saying that we should have a glowstone design in the bottom of the pool outside. I sort of like that idea. We have done it before. The only trouble is you can't really see it that well. I know when you think about it, it makes sense, but you really can't see it too much. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think we really need to do it. I really don't. Anyway, back out here. So, that looks good. And then maybe a layer of yellow. And then another layer of white. Each layer gets quicker because it gets smaller, which is very, very good. It feels better than starting in the middle and then making each layer last longer than the last. I don't know why. It just makes me feel better. That was like... Was that lighting glitch? Or was there just netherrack above it doing that? It might be because of the netherrack above it. It won't matter once the water's here anyway. And once we get the ceiling on. Oh, no, I didn't want that. White again, and then we'll do some sort of yellowy golden design in the bottom. This isn't really yellow, it is more of a gold block, at least in this light. Very, very expensive looking, isn't it? And then maybe we'll have a design like this. That looks pretty cool. I think I like that. Check that out. That's pretty sick, right? That is pretty sick, right? Oh, man. So now to fill up with water, unfortunately, I need to fill it up with a block and then place water on top and then take all the blocks away. So this I definitely will be doing off camera. I shall be back. That actually didn't take as long as I thought either. I think it's because it's a smaller pool than outside, and I remember how long it took to do the outside one. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go with your design, though. Let's put some glowstone in place of the center design here and see what we think. I like that. I do like that. Maybe the orange. Oh, no. I don't think I like it anyway. How it is. Where's the glowstone? There. Ah! That one. That one. Oh, orange. I sort of do like that, actually. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know if I like the glowstone, in all honesty, guys. I don't think I do. I'm sorry. I think I like the golden yellowy blocks better. I know it doesn't give off the light, but what we can do is put the glowstone in the side instead. As little wall lights. Let's space these out properly. So we'll have 1, 2 blocks in from the edge. The same on this side. This lights up the pool in a more realistic way. You have lights that are in the side anyway. So 3, 2, 3. Nope, I don't like that one. Don't like that one there. I don't think we need any on the ends either. No, I like that. Just adds a little bit of lighting in there at least, doesn't it? I do want to have a diving board. Just a single one will do. Is that in the middle? That is in the middle. That means we could put a glowstone there and there. Yeah. Okay, let's make a little diving board then. We want... should we just do a slabbed one in here? We done carpet outside. Half of you liked it. Half of you thought it was a little bit too thin. I like it, but we'll see. Quartz slabs. I might as well just place 2 of them like that. Oops, that's way too long. What's that one outside look like? I know they look thin, but diving boards aren't thick. They need to bend, don't they? But how would we do it with carpet? We'd have to go higher up if we were going to use carpet. We would have to have something like that. No, we wouldn't. We could have it like that. And then string. Let's grab some string. And then some white carpet. Put string on this level. I like that. Is that still too long, though? That's better, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to go with that. I think I like that design. We can walk up. Jump on it. Boom, 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 hoop. Yeah, it worked. Okay, we need a way to get out. I'm going to do it slightly differently to last time from the outside pool. I think we're going to do stairs to get out instead of ladders. We'll have a stair there. We'll have a stair there. Thank you. We'll have a stair on maybe right there and there. And maybe one on either side of the diving board as well. Probably. Like that. And like that. There we go. Just so you can get in and out of it nice and easy. I love that. That looks really cool. Okay. What else would we have safety-wise? We probably need a safety ring or something like that. I don't think you have them in private pools, but we'll do one anyway. We'll put a little red... Oh, could we use a record or something? Yeah, like a red record as a lifesaver. Let's put a couple of those down. I think that looks pretty cool. It's not bad. Paintings is obviously something we can do. I think a few glowstone plants to give us some more lighting in here is going to be necessary because it does look very dark in some sections. It does restrict our pathway to like 1 block wide at this section, but the glowstone is necessary, the lighting is necessary, and I think the trade is worth it. Plus having a bit of greenery in the room is always nice. Put one in the corner as well. It's very dark still in this room. We need to really brighten this up, and I could put one there, but I'm not going to. Along here, we could have some sun loungers with some of these. I'll put down 3 of them. Too long. That's better. I like that. Still leaves us a 2 wide pathway through to the courtyard. I like that. We'll put some little tables down in here as well. Cobblestone walls, I think we'll use for this one, with a carpet on top. Maybe a black. Boop. And boop. And maybe one more. Like that. Yeah, some little tables there. I mean, why not? Behind it, I think I want to leave blank. I could move these back ones, but I don't think it would look good connected to the wall. That's the only trouble. I don't think it would look all that good. I could have a plant there, but I'm not going to. Maybe we could just have a single bookshelf there for magazines while you're lounging here, watching people in the pool or having a bit of a pool party. Stuff like that. Music. Definitely. Let's grab some jukeboxes or note blocks even. We'll put some speakers in the corners. Oh yeah, I don't want them right in the corner. I'm going to have it one there, one there. One there. And one opposite. Which is there. I know it's not quite centered, but it just makes... No, I will move this up. There. And we could have another one. Oh, wrong level. There and there. Yeah, that's okay, isn't it? That gives us enough speakers. And then how would we work... Where would we work this from? Would we want... I think we'll probably have it over here. Let's grab a jukebox so it works. It's going to be a little weird because people are going to think that those CDs are for the jukebox when they're meant to be lifesavers, but it doesn't really matter. Let's grab a glass block to put on top of that as a nice little jukebox sort of style look. You know, you put your CD in. It's like an LED screen, very high tech. You can choose what song you want to put on. And then maybe like a little table like that with some carpets above it. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think I like that. Yep, I like that. Anything else? I mean, we can put down some paintings in here. Wherever there's space. Nice 2 wide spot here. It's perfect for a little 2 wide painting. I'm going to grab a block to speed this up a little bit. There we go. A nice 1 wide one can go in there. Perfect. We can have 1, 2. I'm going to have 2 single ones in. Like that. I'm going to have a double one above here. I don't know. I've got a creeper one in here already. No. Yeah, let's go for a different one. Perfect. What is that meant to be? That looks like a sky, an ocean, a mushroom island, a deck with a beach. Maybe. I don't know. Still haven't got this. I haven't got the wall space for a big painting. Like, I could put a big painting on here, but it's going to look really weird. I think I'd rather stick with the single ones instead. That one. That one. And that one. Oh no, it's 2 of the same next to each other. Perfect. That'll do. Okay, wonderful. I think that's pretty good. I don't think we'd want anything more in here. We just have this part of the scene to do. I'm going to fill this up with birch. I'll be back. And if there's anything more to do, we should do it. If not, we shall end off the episode after taking a look. I shall be back. Alright, last couple of blocks. Like that. That looks pretty good. Very dark on the ceiling, so I think we're going to have to work out some lighting for in here. But we need to grab both of these. I'm going to put birch down. No, we're going to have the pillared quartz down here. And then that one. This one comes down this way. It's not... Oh, I suppose it is quite long. Yeah, it goes all the way under here. I got a block of... Oh, no. That should be this block. Yeah. No, I don't need that there. Take this away. Whoops! Whoa, what happened there? I just broke through everywhere, it seems. No, this should be birch, shouldn't it? A bit I missed. Oh well. And then I want to put quartz slabs around the edge again, like we do on most of the rooms, to just break it up a little bit, at least in some spots. And then I'm going to put a quartz pillar along here. I can't change this block, this layer here, because that goes to the outside, obviously. But I could change those two, no problem. Okay, that looks pretty cool. We need a pillar in the corner. Grab the iron bars to go around the edge. This now gives us the ability to... This might change. This one probably won't end up being there. There'll probably be a wall there instead. I think there will be. We'd move this over by one. Like that. When we do the upstairs, there'll be a wall there. And that still looks good, yeah, with the wall. But we've got a balcony. I know we can't see much, but there is a balcony, and you can see out the windows. It's the design I wanted right from the beginning. Right when I first saw, I want to build a big mansion. These windows were what I wanted in it. This part of the wall we'll figure out when we do upstairs as well. We're concentrating more on eye level more than anything. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that, but we need the slabs going around the edge as the next step. And then I'm afraid we do need some lighting. We do need some lighting in here for sure. It's definitely missing just a little bit of lighting on the ceiling. It's a very bland birch ceiling at the moment that doesn't really do anything for us. This will help though. There and there. And I might as well run it underneath that pillar as well. Okay, that looks a lot better actually, but still very, very dark. I think we want to put in quite a few lights in here. Maybe we should just go with off redstone lamps for the moment and then put the redstone blocks on after we've sort of worked out where we want them. So that's the darkest spot and that's the darkest spot, which should be in the middle of the pool, right? Yeah, it is. It's in line with the diving board there. So we could have 5, a gap of 3, 5, and then a gap of 3 and 5. And I think that'll give us enough lighting, right? We can slab around the edge of it. Just to, I don't know. The light should still go down into the pool. It still should give light to the room. But I just don't like it when glowstone blocks are, or redstone blocks are just that exposed without anything around them. They just don't look right in my opinion. See, I always put things on top of them and below them or on the side of them, or at least covering one of the sides. It just looks a lot better. Now I need to work out where they are. Oh, let me up. Right there. That can go back. I've got a sneeze coming. I got it. I'm fine. I'm alive. Okay. And then 3 blocks, it means it should be here. And 3 blocks means it should be there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Grab the birch back again. Yes, it's lit up the room. Let me go down. That looks pretty sick, right? That's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I shall see you in the next episode.